Genki desu ka? Watashi wa ukumi otoko desu. Guys, I am the Pancrase commentator, and I am here at Sakurai-san's Maha Dojo. He invited me to teach tonight, which is a great honor for a foreigner, Gaijin. And so today I teach you 5 secrets, ninja secrets of MMA. Okay, I'm going to teach you 5 secrets to make everyone out there a better fighter, so everyone is more exciting. I'm trying to make MMA more exciting for the fans and for the fighters to finish the fights. So 5 secret techniques today. I've been doing MMA 20 years, so you'll get some experience. I call my style catch jiu-jitsu. So guys learn some hybrid wrestling, some catch jiu-jitsu, some modern MMA stuff. So against the cage, guys are getting pinned way too long against the cage. You're gonna go overhook wizard. Pressure, pressure. Yeah. So we're here, man. Here. Koko. Throat. Strike. Here. So here. Measure. Ding, 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 ba-da-da-dang. Okay? It's very simple. No one can take this. We're like dog, like animal. So if you're on the throat, it doesn't matter if he's big, strong guy. I'm using him because he fights in Pancrase. So guys, watch Pancrase live on UFC Fight Pass. Here. So inside control wrestle. Here, here, here. Boom, 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 boom. Distance. Okay, so you get yourself off the cage. One more time, what you do, other side. Wizard, overhook, tight. Now maybe knee the liver. Ding. We're fighting, wrestling, 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 and then here. Or he throws his. Ready? Beam. One more time, what you do, his. Bang. 2, 3, hook, uppercut, hook, distance there. Boom. Okay, so you get distance. So this is secret of MMA. Okay, now there was a guard position. Okay, in the guard, you want to keep your knees in the pocket. You want to keep spine to spine. I don't want him coming over here where he can get juji or triangle armbar. I always got to keep square. Now, for MMA, what I want to do, okay, so in the pocket, I call this in the pocket, bicep control, okay, now can opener or plum clinch. Not to tap the guy out, but can opener. Here, now, bing, 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 okay, here. So this is very good to do in the guard, just to land elbows, and it gets his guard open, okay? So once his guard is open, then I can pop up, pass, okay? So even if not open, even if strong closed guard, you know, you cannot pass. Bicep control, shoulder control, hop your feet up, fast, in, pass, knee slide pass, double under pass. Hip lock. Okay? So, whether you use the can opener first, guys, or not, the hip in sweep is very important for MMA. So, let's say we do 30 seconds on the ground, eh? And referee is about to stand up. Before referee stand up, go. Get out of the guard. So he's here, and I'm going body, body, head, body, head, back. Okay? Has to be fast. Thrust. Now I have to go fast. If I stay here and I go slow, go. Okay? So you have to be careful of the back sweep. But fast surprise. Or in here, here, boom, 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 boom. Okay, any pass, any pass. Usually I come here and knee slide through. Okay, but any pass is okay. So that is secret number 2, hip pass, guard pass. Okay, San, number 3, guard. Now, from same thing, can opener, here, which would be choke here. Go. See? Okay, once he doesn't like, push legs, tight. Now heel hook, heel hold, this way, towards the butt. No, this way. Not this way, guys. This way. See, I roll his toes towards his butt. Okay? So this is a 2-on-2 position. 2-on-2. No 2-on-1. Not 2-on-1. 2-on-2. Pinch. Go to the side. Heel hook. Okay? King of Pancrase, Ken Shamrock did this in the first UFC, I think. Maybe the second one against Pat Smith. So I thought it was wrong and sloppy for a lot of years. But if you have strong pinch together, 2-on-2 can surprise. When I fight black belts who have very good guard, jiu-jitsu black belts, sometimes I surprise them with this attack. So for MMA, if Sanju, if 30 seconds left in the round, 30 seconds left of the round, then okay, go for this. So 30 seconds left. Okay, so here. Okay, so that's technique number 3, 2-on-2 special heel hook. Number 4, in half guard or side mount. Half guard or side control. I like to jerk the leg. Okay, here. Now, often this guy's just here. I see this, whether I'm here or here, doesn't matter. Or here, head and arm. Okay. If I see this, okay. If I can, toes to head, coco. Toes to the head. Fulcrum, elbow, coco. Here. Okay, so here. If he goes here, okay, then toes to the sky. Okay, half guard or side mount. Same thing. Side control. Here, he's looking to bridge. So yeah, his foot often goes there. Or shrimp elbow skip. He put, yeah, so when he does this, angle for the leg lock, or reverse toe hold. So here, bing, bing, whoop. Here, see, one hand, or have your head, so cross face, 2 hands. Or he goes to shrimp elbow skip, né? Elbow skip, whoop. Okay. So, reverse toe hold. This one's very good, most people don't know it. Even if you don't get it, it sets up mount. So, if I'm in half guard, and I go here, now straighten your leg out to defend, straight. Yeah, give me first. Go, straight. Mount, yeah? See? So if I go here and he straightens his leg that way, mount. Side mount, same. Side mount, he has to have this foot on the ground in order to bridge. So if he doesn't have this foot, I can mount. So if I'm in here, I go here, he's straight. Yeah, no. You're gonna, to defend the lock, you're gonna kick out. So to defend the lock, he's gonna, yeah, let me have it here. He's gonna, yeah, straighten. BJ Penn style mount, because no bridge. Usually that way of mounting is risky because of bridge. But this time no bridge because his leg isn't on the ground. So you can use leg locks to passing to ground and pound to leg lock to passing. So you go leg lock, hit, leg lock, pass. All together, guys. And a guy I was training, Ricky Simone, attempted this in the Last Titan on UFC Fight Pass. So watch Ricky Simone's great fight of the night. The Last Titan live on Fight Pass, guys. Ricky Simone, a guy I was teaching. Try this one. And last, technique number 5. Guys, this will all make you a better MMA fighter and better grappler. If, let's say we're the same size, and I go for Kimura, double wrist lock. But he gets his hands together or he grabs his shorts. So we go for the lock, and now you get either here or hands together. Yeah, boom. No more lock. No more lock, right? Watch. Koko, Kung Fu. Wing Chun Kung Fu. Key lock. Catch wrestling. So I call my style catch jiu-jitsu, guys. Now watch. They come to the other side of the head. They sit on his face. I put all my weight on his head. Okay? Doesn't matter. Much stronger than this. Much tighter, much stronger lock. Catch wrestling key lock from over 100 years ago. Every MMA fighter should know this, and they don't. Guys defend by grabbing or he grabs the shorts. So, and here. If he has good, too strong, right? Here, slide in. Here. Now I could just go this way. Okay? Or this way is better, stronger. Come around, case like a Tommy almost. Sit out on his head, pose. Okay? So that's catch key lock. So, really good technique. As many times I'm gonna hit the guy, he's strong. Okay? So that'll beat the guy's grip. So it's 5 secret techniques, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that makes MMA exciting. Get off the cage, pass the guard right away. Go for the leg locks in the last 30 seconds. If you're caught in the guard, pass the guard, use the reverse toe hold to get the submission or to pass the guard. And if they're defending the Kimura double wrist lock, you do the key lock. Anyway, guys, I'm DanTheWolfman. Hey guys, DanTheWolfman here at catchjiu-jitsu.com, thecombatsystem.com. Thank you for subscribing. I'm going to go over Oma Plata defense. I haven't seen any videos where people really show comprehensive all the defenses to the Oma Plata that there is. Mostly it's about posture, not getting flattened out or countering quickly, just like everything else. So when he puts me into Oma Plata, number 1 is counter ankle lock, a counter toe hold or a toe hold. And most people don't know. I hit this live yesterday, I put a video out. Now most people do Oma Plata with the triangle. I explained in another video, rack guard to stall guard, rack guard to leg hook guard to Oma Plata, why you should be on your side. But most people do it this way, triangle. You want to be deeper, get my arm deeper. Okay, so here, anytime I'm here, I want to stay on my knees. I don't want to be flattened out. So you always got to have good base. Now if I see that foot dangling out, what I do, okay? Now, next one. Sometimes when people mess up with Oma Plata, he's not, control right hand with the wrist, yeah. If he doesn't have a good seatbelt, or it's loose, or kind of coming in a weird position, I'm sitting back on him. Sometimes I can find his wrist, stuff it and pull it, boom, and then shoulder roll, counter the Oma Plata with your own Oma Plata. Okay, so counter Oma Plata with your own Oma Plata if you can. Sometimes people seatbelt the leg. You see that I do it, but I'm aware of it, so I can always shrink my arm. But a lot of people aren't that aware of it. They get so thinking about finishing. If he's here loose, I can just pull it and go. Or sometimes he's just on the leg. If he's seatbelting your leg instead of your waist, reach back, suck this in, shoulder roll, kick up high into the armpit, boom, to go to your own Oma Plata. Okay? So kind of the Oma Plata with it, Oma Plata. Another way, at least like 6 ways. Another way would be to dive under like a wrestler. Okay? So I'm going to come under here. I'm going to post, put my head under here, and posture like a something and come over to side control, cradle, hip lock, whatever I want to go to. So just fast, aggressive, wrestling style, strong head to the sky. It gives me an Oma Plata. I'm going to come in here. Yeah, when he's struggling for waist control, I'm going to come in here, dive, and come around. Okay? So just okay? Another defense just to stall, I could be in here, left in here, okay? Now I just want to posture, grab inside my own leg like I do double wrist lock Kimura defense, and just posture. This is a good stall position, okay? Now I can still turn this into a couple things. If I'm here, I can still do the one I just did, whether we're here for a minute and I'm just defending for a while. I can still then come under and go to any of the others. Or sometimes I could just limp arm out to the sky. I'm here, defend inside your own leg if you can get it there. He's controlling this wrist hard, okay? But I can bring my own leg to my hand and then get inside here. Now I could post, just limp arm out. I could grab here. If I can get my own hands together, I can then yank him back hard, squish him. Okay, even if he's a bigger guy, once I got this is a strong lifting position. Last ditch efforts are shoulder roll the opposite way, and the dive under. I'll show the dive under now. Most people aren't familiar with this. If you're totally gassed and you're not a good wrestler, if you're in the Oma Plata, you can, next is way most people do is just a shoulder roll out. If it's this arm, they go over this shoulder. You can also go the opposite direction. Well, no one does that. But I'm here, and if he doesn't have a good seatbelt, or it's starting to loosen up, or you hand fight it, then you could just shoulder roll out. Okay, and he usually comes up to side control. If he knew what was up, he'd come up into a baby armbar. But usually, boom, he's going to get that underhook as we're scrambling. So you're really giving up good side control if you do the shoulder roll. The duck under might actually, dive under might be a little bit better to make a scramble to like half guard, butterfly guard, something like that. This one, he pretty much gets side controlled a lot. Or if he has good timing, he'll slow your roll with a seatbelt. He'll let you roll, he'll time your roll, and he'll go to the baby armbar. You see that I do that a lot. You could also shoulder roll the opposite direction. Instead of diving my head this way, I can loose limp arm, sweaty no-gi, dive this way, okay? Shoulder roll out and pull the arm out. And then grapple from standing. Okay, he can't really control, even if he's got a strong grip on my wrist. Can I use you for this one? Hurry up. Okay, so put me in the Oma Plata, this side. Grab my wrist strong with your right hand. I'm in deep, grab my wrist strong with your right hand. If he doesn't, if you got two hands, you just shoulder roll out. Like he doesn't seatbelt you, you do another defense. Don't forget, I always have this stuff. Okay, so I'm here, he's got this. Instead of going this way, which everyone does, I'm going to go the opposite way. And grab it. Okay, one more time. Let's go a different angle. So one here, here. Now I prefer to do counter-aggressive stuff. Counter Oma Plata, slow pull, ankle lock counter, diving under. I prefer to do all of this kind of counter-aggressive, more wrestling stuff. But if you're gassed, if you were injured, who knows? Street fight, multiple people, somehow you're in Oma Plata, I don't know. I'm going to go here. I'm going to shoulder roll the opposite direction, not this way, this way. Okay, and I'm going to limp arm. Can even push his leg if I wanted to, and then come up. Okay, so there's like 6, 7, 8 defenses to Oma Plata. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks. Rolling Oma Plata today. I do Oma Platas two different ways. For my guard, I go a slow way where my hip is on my side. When you go fast, you just go on your back like traditional gi style jiu-jitsu wise, but try and roll fast. There is a difference, okay? This is used anytime you get in this position where a guy's basically on a single, or where you're side to side, or even if you're here, where his arm is wrapped on the outside of both your legs, wrapped on one leg, but on the outside of your legs. Because depending on where his arm position is, depends on a lot of different things you can do. Okay, crucifixes and everything, if it's on the inside, all kinds of different things. Okay, but it's on the outside here. So if he's here and he's trying to drive in and to take me down, what you do for a rolling Oma Plata is you're gonna dive your hand, okay? Dive, and monkey roll, dive your hand through his elbow and kick your leg up to the sky. So go to this angle. So you're gonna dive your arm, dive your hand, and cup his elbow, okay? Cup the elbow, kick your legs, and do a tight shoulder lock. Here. Okay, and then right away sit up to the seatbelt and wrist control. I already had it stuffed, I could feel it in my stomach. Okay, that's one time the little bit of stomach comes in handy. To here. He's here driving down. I could wrestle him and go heavy on his head and go out. Or if we just came to this position right away, like we're in a scramble, I might want to keep the momentum going. Tuck and roll. Tuck. Grab behind that elbow. Okay, tuck under there. Keep it up to the sky. Triangle him down. Hand to wrist. Okay, to stuff it. Seatbelt. Now, finish the Oma Plata. I'm going to keep the momentum going and come in here. Since that's stuffed pretty good, I can reach my hands in here, grab an S grip, and rock that shoulder forward. Okay, here. Okay? There's all kinds of different finishes. If his hand slips out, you don't want it to, but if his hand slips out, you just pinch your knees together and do an elbow break here. Okay, I would be in here, or S grip, okay, if I can. But there's a way of attacking the elbow. So anytime the hand slips out, there's still potential for a submission, okay? He's in on the single, head's on the inside. I'm gonna tuck and roll, kick up, seatbelt, go for the finish here, okay? From here, okay, I might go something in here, past this and stretch it, okay? Guy got long hair like this on the street, bash his face in the mat, okay? I might work under here, just do a lat stretch, okay? Sometimes you can come in here and do a short choke on the throat. If you have longer arms, in Japan and Judo, I've seen it finish with a rear naked choke in this position. So, here, let's go out here, follow this one. You could be defending a single leg takedown standing up. So if the guy comes in on a single, okay, if I kick my leg to the outside, I got head pressure here, but he's driving forward with momentum, I can tuck and go right away. Here, okay, and then work. If I can get in here, S grip here, and then finish the lock, okay, here, stretch him, here, whatever, okay, if you want to pull up on his forehead, his nose, you can always do nasty stuff, throat. Okay, here I lost it, it's not as deep, so it's not so much a shoulder lock now, now it's an elbow break. Okay, and he's seatbelted here, so you can't shoulder him. If he does go ahead, shoulder him. If he does shoulder him, right, I can try to stay here on him, and then do an elbow break, baby on. Okay, wrist down, still, this is still falcon behind his elbow. So you gotta be ready to follow that up, just in case you mess up, and then seatbelt him appropriately and he manages to hold. So that again from your feet. And on single leg. Because I'm single leg, I'm getting defense, whether I throw that whizzering, you hear good defense, MMA, flying knee, whatever. But we're just talking rolling Oma Plata now. So you tuck and roll. Drive forward with some momentum. Here, I lost it a little bit. In position. That's grip there. Take the lock. Forehead. Let's see. Maybe end up in a weird position here. Cruise Plata in here. Still working here. So you can always end up in funky positions. It's not necessarily the traditional position, but you got a guy locked up, catch wrestling style. Think about what you can do. Now, if I wanted to hit and grind, okay, play with pressure points, chokes, tearing noises out, whatever. So, let's do one from the ground. Rolling Oma Plata, you cup the elbow, you monkey roll. Anytime someone's giving you energy, either wrestle back into the guy, sprawl out of there, or if you feel like you want to go for it, man, you go for it. Okay. See, he's hiding his arm, I can't get under there, so I might have to just go for a lock, get something on his head and his face. Okay. Okay, so even if that slips out a little, you know, ideally you want it here. Ideally you want it there for the shoulder. One more time, standing. Got a single. Driving and hopping around. Okay. So you see where you end up. So we're only use it in MMA and no-gi grappling competitions. All right. Maybe your side mount on the guy and he does a bump for our underhook escape. Okay, so I'm side mounted on this man and he gets an underhook on me and he explodes out. He goes for a single leg. He's on a single. Before he does anything, I'm gonna grab a one with Plata. Okay, and then work in there for the 10. Let me show you that again. So here's a way you might use this very commonly. I'm side mounted on him, but I mess up where he bumps strong, gets that underhook, and then rebumps again for the first side underhook escape. Oh man, I gotta move, I gotta counter before he gets that single leg. Here, alright. And then move for, oh, I lost this, so now I'm working on the elbow. Now I'm attacking and breaking his elbow instead of his shoulder. Okay? Let me show you from bottom what his goal is as the, you know, the counter wrestler. I'm gonna bump him to get this underhook. Bump it, take up that space, get the underhook. Now rebump escape. Come up on the single. Before he does anything, I'm gonna hook this out and then cut across the hips. And free. Okay, so that's the person's goal. So you have a split second in there for this rolling Oma Plata counter to a guy coming up from side mount to the single. Let me show you that takedown again because it's important to know that. And I believe even Nick Diaz has a good video on this. So here, I would do something like mess with his face, frame here on the way down, get this underhook. So quickly, go ahead and let me get, I'm gonna bump, come up on the single, hook this leg to attack the knee joint, pull that out, I'm driving in, and I'll cut across if I need to, pull out that knee or that hip, cut across the hip, driving in, we'll establish side. Let me show. One more time, you go for the rolling Oma Plata this time. Go ahead. Okay, so before I get the takedown, he's gonna counter. And here, go. And then I'm in trouble. And you recover here. So there's a very common way you're gonna do this rolling Oma Plata / double wrist lock, figure 4 with the legs. All right. Hey guys, DanTheWolfman, thecombatsystem.com. Got catch wrestling, combatives, advanced MMA, showing you something that is happening in MMA, UFC, Bellator, and stuff. Guys are ending up sitting a lot of times against the cage, like Indian style. They think they're safe. Everyone's going to like Marcelo and like trying to take their back, trying to pull hooks in and all that jiu-jitsu stuff. I say just beat the guy. Use some power, use some gravity. Gravity's free. That's catch wrestling, body weight distribution. Okay. Anytime the guy ends up in some kind of sitting thing, whatever it is, I'm going to grab that lasso, Marcelo type over underhold there. I'm going to do this and do my chest compression and keep it tight. But then what I'm going to do is just drag him backwards and compress his head with my shoulder and head. And drag him back to the neck crank. Okay? So, and I just did this like in a sparring drill. Anytime I get some kind of hold like this, even standing, he's off balance, I'll drag him backwards from standing. So if we're here, I'm just going to pull him backwards and use my shoulder and my head tightness to compress and drop the weight and settle him down. Now, if you're a skinny guy with skinny little arms and you want to switch at this point to a rear naked and slip that in, and obviously I'd be sprawled out. So this way. I got the MMA gloves on, so I think that's more difficult and a little more risky to give that up. I'd rather use gravity. People call that power, but it's really not. So I'm letting his weight and my weight compress. It's not really so much strength. It's kind of like the Cobra neck crank. I'm submitting him on the way down. But if you wanted to switch right about now to shoot to a rear naked choke and slip that in, you could, and then compress him. Now you'd obviously sprawl all the way out, maybe, and really put a rear naked in, slide it in. But, okay, here, I'm going to drag him back, and I'm going to compress. And it's enough of a crank, like the Mark Coleman did and Severn neck crank, to submit him because the shoulder blades are off the ground. And now there's going to be a lot of weight in the floor. Okay? I just got it from standing. Sometimes, you know, spinning back fist, backside kick or something, and you end up like with the guy's back. You might end up with this, just closing on the guy sometimes. Sometimes I'll break his structure, maybe with a knee bump and a little bit of wiggle. It's a step style, and I'll come back this way, and I'll get the crank that way. And I've done it twice to him live, because this submission, people don't know, they don't use. I'm not saying it's 100%. But believe me, I get a lot of guys with it, and you should know it and add it to your catch wrestling repertoire. Hey guys, Dan the Wolfman here. I was invited to come teach at Maha Dojo by Hato Sakurai, very famous Shuto champion, UFC title contender, and recent Ryzen winner. I am showing use of a seat belt to special seat belt choke. And littler people can do this pretty easily, more easily than I can from the back. So I'm having a new student, new grappler, show it. So from back with seatbelt control, if you're on back position, but he defends choke too long, and you're on the back and your arms are losing power, especially in Sogo Kakatogi with MMA gloves, rear naked choke looking up to the ceiling is mushkashi, very difficult. So he is going to kick and come up to his knees. Kick behind the knees, scissor his legs like a Z, and come up to position. Now with seatbelt, he does special drag back seatbelt choke. Special drag back seatbelt choke. Come up a little bit, change it to choke number 2, one hand choke. Come up a little bit, change to San, rear naked choke. Look at that, very good. Good. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That seatbelt choke's very, very important. I had a video on that many, like 5-6 years ago. I had a video out on it. And someone recently did it in one. I think his name was Sudolev, a fighter that Matt Hume brought in. He actually got the submission in one. And then also Matt Hume, teacher to Demetrius Johnson. Demetrius Johnson's attempted this a couple times. He just kind of gives up on it quickly and goes to north, south, or side mount, keeps his flow going because he's in hyperdrive. But he's actually like looked for it a little bit. So pay attention to the drag back sleeper choke in that position. So I wanted to be able to show it from the back because that's a possibility of being able to switch off. Thank you very much. Please subscribe. I'm showing you a lot of cool free stuff. We're going to show you a knee bar and a half crab. Not the highest percentage stuff, but stuff that's good to know. If you're a more advanced student, you're going to enjoy learning this kind of stuff. And this kind of stuff is more catch wrestling, sambo style, Armenian jiu-jitsu coming from Gokar's school, coming from Jean LaBelle himself, to me and now to you. So I'm going to show you a couple techniques. In the guard here, you can just go to it sometimes, or if you can come to the hop-up beat-down position, a lot of times I get the guy postured in here. It's a good pass position, obviously. It's a good beat-down position. You knock the guy in the butt, you start dropping hands on him. But anytime he's here, I go to the 2-on-2 heel hook. So look at my 2-on-2 heel hook video. Or you can turn your hip. Okay, turn your knee in. Here, sit your knee down on him, and then you got a knee bar right here. Okay, so look at a different angle, maybe come to the front. I got him here, I got my knee down, my shin down with weight. And I got his leg, whether I'm up high and down low, it doesn't really matter. Up high is going to give you a little bit better leverage. But I got it here, and I put my leg in, okay, my quad in, and I arch a little bit. Okay, so again, here, I come up to a beat down position, here. Work, good pressure with your knees, so you don't get back swept, guys. Easy jiu-jitsu back sweep. He grabs your ankle and shoves his hips. So you control his posture where I can go to pass. Obviously, when you're in here, there's passes. Okay, but I turn my knee in. Okay, I'm turning the knee in nice and slow. Turn the knee in, and I got my knee bar position. One more time. Got his legs up. Turn my knee in. Boom. And I got the knee bar. I'm heavy here. My shin's on him. I got the knee bar here. One more time. Go a little faster. So here, I'm stacked into this guy. I'm looking for passes, whatever. And I just turn. Here, see, that was pretty fast. If he defends by turning, you go to a half crab. Again, not the highest percentage, submissions, guys, but stuff you could catch people with, so it's good enough. I turn in. He starts to turn and defend. He rolls. I'm going to go with him. Grab here. Slowly sit on his butt. Okay, this is actually a lower back submission. Grab here and arch. Now sometimes I grab in here, I figure 4 my arms together, and I stretch. Sometimes I stay up here if I'm deep on the ankle and do an Achilles lock as well as the stretch. The real submission is going to be on his lower back and hips, okay? But I'm in here, if I'm deeper, I figure 4 my arms together, I sit on them, and there's my half crab. Let's show it again. Maybe a different angle. So this is a Jean LaBelle style submission. Half Boston crab, a half crab. Here I turn into the knee bar, but he feels it, he starts to defend. Go to defend, boom, grab, sit on him, stretch him up. I got the figure 4 here, or sometimes I stay down here on the Achilles, because I'm a strong guy, and I stretch him that way. Okay, so I'm going to go for the knee bar, press this time, and turn to defend. You know, once you feel it, don't go before you feel it. Once you get an idea of what I'm doing, go for it. Sure, defend. Catch him. And submit. Go one more time, come to this angle maybe. So once you feel my knee underbelly and I'm going for the knee bar, go ahead and turn like you get out of it. So I'm in here, maybe MMA, I'm popping the dude. Okay, I go for the leg. He feels it, he rolls. Sit down right away, grab here, and I'm going to stretch. So I'm going slow, that's his hip and his lower back. And really close my knees, figure 4 my arms, and stretch them up this way. So there's your half crab, guys. There's a knee bar to the half crab when he counters. So hope you enjoyed it. Some fun stuff, okay? You can use an MMA and just straight grappling. The pretzel twist that I have in another video, in my mount videos, I show that in combination with the S-mount arm bars and stuff. So look up S-mount arm bars and the one with the pretzel twist. I'll show the pretzel twist again, and then secondary finish off of that Jean LaBelle showed me the other night, the Labellian position. Okay. So if a guy in MMA has got his hands here on his forehead to block punches, it's not the best position, but a lot of guys do it, or they just get crossed up and stuff. You get guys getting crossed up together. I hop my knees up high. You see I pinched his shoulders together. That made his arms cross by me hopping my arms up high. I pull his wrists, separate them, and go to the pretzel twist. I break his arms on himself. Try and come up top, view on the arms. Here, I pull the arms across, so they're deep. My knees push them together and cross, and then here. Come up and look straight down. Here, okay, on the arm, just the arms, and then twist. See, if they're not deep, you can't do it. So you pull hard, and your knees get inner thigh master pressure, okay, and then you break his arm on his arms. From there, just stay there. For secondary finish is the Labellian. I can step the foot up on the bottom arm, the arm that's on bottom, and then break his arm with a straight arm bar, sitting on his chest, against his own arm or his leg, wherever the lever ends up, or both. I shove my leg in for power. I can go this here, I can hit him in the face, I could go under my armpit, break his arm there into the armpit while I'm hitting him in the face, while I'm giving him a noogie, while I'm pinching his nose, while I'm poking him in the eye, whatever you want to do for combatives, for MMA. Okay, so again, go to a different angle, maybe. Even in straight up grappling, you're here a lot of times looking for arm triangles, trying to dig under this elbow and stuff. A lot of times I'm here with my weight, I'm being heavy on the guy, and I jump up on the guy. See, on inner thigh master pressure, doesn't feel good, does it, Chris? No. Doesn't feel good. And your face is in a bad spot. Yeah. Your friends are going to make fun of you. Okay, I pull his arms across, I break his arm on his own arm, twisting him. I came up with this for grappling just from basic Wing Chun. Okay, but it's been around forever because Jean LaBelle's done stuff from this. And then you go to this position, step over, trap the bottom arm with my leg, and go to a straight arm bar. Hit him in the face, trap it in the elbow if you want, a nasty, nasty break. He can't do anything. I could go to the speed bag on his face if I want, and break him right there. Okay, one more time. Sorry, Chris. We're here, he's covering. Hop up to, I call this the super high mount. Okay, he was only half crossed this time. Same thing, he crossed the same way because he has that habit. Maybe it'd be on the other side, so you gotta know both sides. Pull deep, break the arms. Yell tap, tap, tap. Okay? There's your foot, or snap your thumbs, is good too. Okay, so the pretzel twist, Wing Chun style. My elbows are tight, I got good leverage. I could go boom. I can snap fast for combatives. Real self-defense. He's got a weapon, I'm going to snap fast. Or I can step over that bottom arm and get the arm bar here. Using my leg as pressure as the fulcrum, as well as his arm is behind his elbow for this one. See this? It's the same as this, guys. Okay? Okay? Wrist lock. Downward gooseneck. Okay, so it's not a bad day for him. Let's just get it from grappling, get a different angle if he kind of has it down there or over there. So the pretzel twist, look up my video, the S-mount arm bars. Guys, all my techniques from the mount. And here's another added on addition, Jean LaBelle Go-Gar style, okay? So we're in here grappling. Maybe he's got his arms around. Maybe he's just, defending here T-Rex. Back here, like he's defending chokes. Okay, or I'm trying to dig under the elbows to get key locks and arm triangles left. I can just hop up. And he did the cross again, same way. Here, he crosses other way. Let's pretend he crossed this way this time. He got kind of jacked up this way. He gets kind of jacked up this way. I'm up high, I pull his arms deep. My knees are high, I'm in the super high mount. I twist him this way. Super high mount. Twist him this way. Again, twist, break. Step over the bottom arm. Arm bar, straight arm bar this way on my thigh this time. Armpit, arm bar there. Got the gooseneck wrist lock. Got the thumb in the eye. Got the punches. Got the face. Got the whatever I want to do to this man. I got him all tied up. Switch. The spider web. Arm bar. The other side. Whatever you want to do. By jumping into the super high mount, guys, is the important thing in crossing the guy up. Not only those submissions are there, where you're going to S-mount, all your different S-mount arm bars are there as well. With the super high mount. You would be surprised just jumping up there how much opens up because you're compressing his arms together and getting him all tied up. All right, so there's the pretzel and the labellian. Thank you, Jean LaBelle. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, guys, Korean zombies unite. I'm going to show a 2 takedown into submission. Okay, maybe depending on how much time we have. Okay, so who wants to be my dummy? You want to be dummy?
Okay.
Everyone says you're dummy. Okay, guys, so MMA is a little different, but this is a good drill, a good takedown into arm triangle, because sometimes against cage, sometimes against spinning back fist, sometimes against punch. It's too short.
Wow.
I can take someone, but they have to be a good.
Oh, sounds like
Okay. So, okay, first off, head and arm from color tie wrestling, just to learn. So we're here. Okay, secret, action, reaction. I drive in, he gives energy, right? Action, reaction, he drives in, gives energy. There's a duck under, drive in, I need more power. When I get, you get. Yeah, take it. Okay? So, all judo, wrestling, action, reaction, action, reaction. So, when he comes back in with pressure, I'm going to duck under here, home here. For my stand up, right away, tight. Arm triangle, right? So now, either you can drive against cage, finish standing, okay, against cage. Only against cage, try to finish standing. Sometimes if we're close, I'll walk him, okay? But if in the open, you're gonna throw him even against cage, usually choke a little bit, then throw a finish on the ground. You're welcome. Okay, so we're here, up, tight. From here, I need to put his weight on the leg. Here. See? I need to get the weight here. Now also to grab. And tight. Here. If you have long arm, okay. I have short arm. If you have long arm, you want to go here, okay. But here. Now my leg, hip to hip. Foot. This one here. Okay. Drive. And then this one drive this way, this one drive this way. Okay. So, look at my feet. This one, push this way. This one, push this way. Really a triangle. This is my new way of doing it. I'm trying to go a little more power. A little more power this way. I used to, for years, do this way. This is still good. Almost just jiu-jitsu. I like active feet, right in. But actually this, I think more power. Because it's going to go this angle to push here and drop the shoulder. Okay. So duck under to arm triangle. Okay, so collar elbow. Here, lock them up, drive them to the cage if need be. Okay, pull him off, weight on the leg. Up. Okay. Through. Land. Here. Here. Now drive. Drop the shoulder, also in the throat. Your shoulder. Okay? Okay. Now, MMA, you get good at this. This is a good warm-up. Take on drill when you're doing drilling. Sometimes hit this. If the guys, you know this, sometimes duck. So you're used to ducking under. Now in MMA, if you're really good, he throws a good straight right. I can slip this. Okay, it can happen. A little crazy, but it's happened in MMA. It's happened before. Okay, so we're here. He throws right across. Boom. Okay, same technique. Or you have a guy that does a lot of spinning back fist. It's happened. This finish has happened in the UFC before. If he does a lot of spinning back fist, this is what everyone does, spinning back fist. That's bad anyway. I told some of you guys yesterday about overhand right. Always 45-degree angle. Always 45. So even if I don't do proper defense against spinning back fist, I'm out here. Always draft. Doesn't matter what defense I do. If you throw spinning back fist, don't stand up. Move, even if I don't do anything else. Boom, boom, okay. I move. Again. Boom. Anything better than staying and taking. Anything better, movement. Okay? But you can actually do the arm triangle off this. No, yeah. Okay? It's a little high level, but. More than. Okay? Okay, so first we just drill from duck under. And then go ahead from right across, kind of theoretical, but Chris Leo's done it in time years ago. It's happened in UFC, it's happened in Bellator, standing against Cage in Bellator. Also, sometimes guys stop takedown by neck frame. Okay, if he's strong here, I can't get it by. But some guy's lazy. Here. So in wrestling it's called a slide by. Okay, like against the cage, he might be keeping defense, underhook maybe, or overhook. Usually, a lot of times now guys are doing this. Like Joanna Champion. People trying to elbow with tight whizzer, overhook, and here. So if he's here, it's difficult. But if he's a little lazy, you know, you can get behind it. So we're here, wherever, just be aware sometimes. Slide by, duck under, kind of. Go together, okay? Yeah. Okay, drill 3 minutes, go guys. Duck under, arm triangle, take down. Good finish. You have to off balance for Osoto. You got to off balance, always weight on one leg. Okay? But the submission was good. Good? Better. Yeah. Okay guys, break. Two points, because I'm watching and I'm seeing a couple of things. 2 things, okay. Number 1, when you get to this position, okay, you don't try to wrestle guy with power. It's too much energy, okay. You have to load his weight on one leg, and the throw is actually Osoto guard. You want to sweep the leg with your foot. You want all his weight on one leg. So I don't do this. Okay? Too much power, and maybe I end up this way. You can do it, but you better have a lot of energy. Okay. Better technique is here, tight. No load. Step out. Load. See? 1, 2. And now, some of you guys are here, underneath. I don't like, unless KZ told you something different, you guys shouldn't be posted underneath. Your weight is too high. Don't do this. Because I'm strong now. I'll roll you over. Okay? If you got a guy who's real tough, your hip side, he can post and he can roll you over. He can grab your hip with this side, he can do a big bridge. You better be low. Okay? Whether it's this style or my style now, this way, better hip as well. I also don't like clock out. I know jiu-jitsu people teach it, but I've never seen it in MMA. I think when you're so sweaty in MMA, there's just a lot of space. You try to just do a clock out. I feel like he's gonna come out. It's like this elbow back when you're very sweaty. I feel like you're gonna lose. I really think it's better to push here. Hip, down, sprawl, push. Push, leg ball. Okay? See, very fast. Because it's not your arm squeeze, it's your leg.
시간표랑 가격인데 오전에는 11시에 10시 반에 오픈하거든요.
네.
수업은 11시부터 있고요. 저녁에는 10시 반까지. 그리고 마감은 11시. 이제 등록을 하시면은 뭐 오전에 오시면은 뭐 2타 연속을 들으셔도 되고 뭐 시간 되시면은 뭐 다 들으셔도 상관없어요. 그리고 토요일 같은 경우에는 수업은 따로 없고요. 1시부터 4시 반까지 자율수업 오픈 매트거든요. 거의 이제 회원분들끼리는 뭐 스파링이나 기술 연습 같은 거 많이 하시고요.
이 시간대에는 자율 연습은 있는 건가요?
아니요, 이 시간대 저희가 시간을 맞춰드리는 게 아니고 만약에 이 시간 수업 듣고 이 시간은 뭐 자율운동 하고 싶다 그러면 따로 해주셔도 상관없어요.
네네.
이 시간에도 수업은 없고요. 개인 운동 지금처럼 뭐 따로 웨이트 같은 거나 다른 거 혼자 칠 수 있는 거 해주시면 별로 없어요.
제가 이제 운동을 맨날 하다가 쉬다가 이제 하려고 시작하는 거라서요. 그래서 이제 대회 같은 것도만 나가려고 하고 그런 것도 하는데 그런 거 같은 경우도 이제 따로 가격은 프로 선수가 아니라 그런 거 따로 있나요?
아니요, 따로 있진 않고요. 뭐 시합은 일반부도 이제 저희는 이제 거의 2개월에 한 번씩 아마추어 대회 나가긴 하는데 다 이제 선수부를 운영하시려면은 일반부를 하시다가 관장님하고 상의를 해주셔야 돼요.
Okay guys, 30 more seconds. Everyone do it a couple times against the cage. So anytime maybe you're here and he's locked in here, I want a slide back, right? So if he's got this in the throat, put him in here, slide that back, duck under, then slide back.
그러면은
Strike it and slide back. And we'll just finish
회원을
this.
끊으면
Here,
일요일
now
달
push him into the wall.
시작하려면
Look at my weight.
그러면은 뭐 그때 와가지고 다시 이렇게
네, 상관없어요. 등록하시고 하시는 날 오셔서 바로
Maybe 8 seconds,
하시고요.
10 seconds, push in the cage.
혹시 막
Then if not finished, then go to the ground.
네,
But try
만약에
to see if you can get standing by putting your weight right into the cage.
일을 해가지고 다음 뭐 이렇게
So I'm gonna slide it back. So maybe he's got a frame here. Boom, 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 boom.
그 아마추어가 이제 단계가
Now drive him
있는데
into the cage.
세미 프로까지 있거든요.
See,
그 위에
it takes
올라가서
him a while.
힘이 있어야 되기 때문에
First 2 seconds, you can't feel nothing. The second 5, he's happy. Because my in. If after 8 seconds, 9 seconds, don't finish, make him almost tap out and then go to the ground. Okay, everyone 2 times.
그 명함 하나
So some arm triangle stuff. I think I'm gonna get nab for music and you won't get any volume.
난 이렇게 난 거의 이렇게 하는데.
No S grip. S grip's weak. S grip, no good. That's the weakest grip. Palm to palm, stronger. If you have long arm, okay, rear naked. Good. Try your legs other side. Not this way.
내가 나한테는 뭐 안 느껴져. 오는 줄 알았는데.
Okay, over, under. Okay, over, under. Tight, overhook, underhook. The same thing. This is very difficult throw no-gi. Very difficult MMA. Unless I get this. You have to get him stepping. Okay, if he's just no power, don't go for the throw. You have to get him to drive back in. And as he drives back in, I load his weight on his leg. Okay? And now same throw, go shoulder guard. It looks ugly because no judo gi. Okay? But it's basically neo judo or shoulder guard. So, drive in, drive back, boom. See? Okay? And I'm gonna sweep his leg out from underneath him. Okay, stay standing until I take it down. Get it? Okay, I want to take out, I want to load the weight on the leg, then sweep him down. Okay, now, off this take, so here slow, just slow. Load the weight, through, boom. Usually you go down, but if, for this drill, we're going to pretend you don't go down. One, suck it up, here. Okay, special arm guard. Knee here, before here. And watch. Okay. Choking him with my feet. See? See? Choke. Arm bar. But normal arm bar, way down here. Look at my back. Even if I pinch tight, too close to the ground. This is going to lift his shoulder, my foot. Okay? So I'm in here. Here. Now his escape, I can break his arm. He tried hitchhiker escape, back escape, and escape. Because his shoulder is farther out, I can break his arm. Better chance of defending. See, my back is way off from that. I'm not down here. Okay, because I'm lifting the shoulder. Okay. Let me show you. Okay, watch. Go around it. Off the balance. Leg through. Back. 1, 2. Sit. Get your toe in his neck. I call this the V neck armbar. Choke. Armbar. Same time. Dual submission. My back is way off the ground. Okay? So. Here. Put me on belly. Here. Okay. So actually from ground and pound, I would go here. He covers. Now watch. Look. Okay. So I know it's a little strange, but feed my armbar and shoulder with the feet. That goes to the artery. Okay, try it.